Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Farticus. And we're here today on the Heavens of Sorcery. And yes, I've been doing a bit of stuff, as you just heard. I was able to contain myself in a bottle, and therefore, for your entertainment, I am now Farticus. Basically what I'm saying here is that I took my whoopee cushion and a bottle in a jar, and I made fart in a jar. I re-rolled some of my stuff a little bit more, and I made several things, including this little platform out here, just so I could have some of the sugar cane, which is really nice to have when you're trying to build a whole lot of enchanting bookshelves because you run out of enchanting books from quests. So I can now make a bunch of paper and start making books and stuff like that, but it's still a little bit of a slow process, but not that bad. In fact, enchanting the grass out there seems to have sped it up. I don't know if that even is a thing, but I feel it's faster at the very least. Things I've done. Well, I've got Zanite. In fact, I've got Zanite. Oh wow, that pendant and these rings are just wearing out very quick. I did not know that. Okay. I chopped down one of these trees with a flaming pickaxe and got a whole bunch of charcoal and just tossed it over there so I could get a little bit more mana. But what it does is each one of these will give you an increase in your mining speed, which is kind of cool. Found out that the diamond gloves will actually give you bonus damage when bare-fisted. So you can actually do like +4 damage. So I think you're doing like 4.5 attack damage, or I think it's actually 5 attack damage is what you're doing with your bare fists, which is at least as good as a wooden sword or something like that. Actually, it's a little bit better. But I also got a Zanite shield, which it works just the same as a regular shield, as far as I'm aware, at least. And it cost me a bit of Zanite. How did I get these things? Like, I've got Zanite, I've got all that stuff started floating towards me with my new ring of magnetization. Well, take a look here. It requires a bunch of Banasteel ingots, which, as you know, is made from niobium ingots. I had to make one of these lenses, which is just iron and gold, and another one with a bunch of mana. So yeah, I had to use a bunch of niobium, but that's all right. That's not a problem. You also notice I've got a fire gauntlet now. I was able to combine 3 of the things that I had in my baubles here into this because I finally started taking all of my excess baubles from the artifacts mod. For those that are curious what this is, it's artifacts. And some of the recipes in this mod have been modified or the drop rate has been modified for this mod pack. Otherwise, the mod itself does not support all combinations of Terraria. It just has some of the stuff. But there is also some fun things in here, like the tiny shirt. Does this go here? There we go. I'm now Mini Valen. Hi, how are you? So, we can take that off. There we go. That's just entertaining in general. But I thought I would share that it has some things that aren't necessarily, going to combine as expected. But the cloud in a bottle, I was able to combine with the whoopee cushion and get myself a fart in a jar, which gives me the ability to double jump and fart at the same time. So therefore, for your viewing pleasure. I also made a rogue's magic shield, which I took my old apprentice's magic shield. You can't craft this once it's been used at all, so I had to make another one. But the recipe on it, it's really not that bad. Golden amber, which by the way, I was right. I just need to use a Zanite pickaxe or a Zanite axe on the those golden oaks that I saw out there. Problem I was having before was I wasn't using a Zanite axe. I was using one that looks like one. I was using this, my amethyst axe, because it's purple. I thought that it was a Zanite axe. So, whoopsie. But anyway, you get the idea. I also put a whole bunch of things in these ceramic urns right now, and I renamed them. So I've got my general tools right here, which I also have an advanced builder's bag, which is made from a regular builder's bag, which is made from a beginner's builder's bag, which is made from this stuff, which it's not bad at all. What's it do? It allows you to all sorts of different building options, but if you sneak right click, you can put in all sorts of building materials in here. I've got 1024 Misty World cobblestone in here right now, and I've chosen that that's what's going to be up here. You can insert chisel options. Let's see, sneak right click, there you go. See, I've got my chisel being stored in here. You can do chisel and bits, little tiles. You can just place blocks randomly if you want. It's really, really good. And this is just the middle tier, but it's very nice. And I like it a lot. It's going to be good for like some building options later on. But for now, I've also got my magics one, which is just where all my wands and some mana boosters are, some extra mana orbs and stuff. Plus my Akashic Tome with whatever magic book I'm using. My tools, which most of them you've already seen. Of course, we've got the Tinker's Lens from Embers. I've got my Creep Cube in here, which is going to be very key. My Assembly Halo, some saddles, which I will only use one at a time. I found out that my Moa works just fine. I just don't need to click on it with several saddles at once. It gets confused and doesn't count as saddled, so that's the problem there. And then I've got my regular ceramic urn, mostly for the Misty Worlds, an extra shield, my niobium pickaxe, which is actually really, really crappy because I never re-rolled it. Night vision goggles, just because it's actually, I'll probably end up wearing those not long from now. And of course my gear for that. I made a Rod of the Skies because last episode we made Runes of Air, which can be used to make such things as Rod of the Skies. And I got feathers. How did I get feathers? Because I can't even get chickens. Well, you kill things in the Misty Lands. Or not in the Misty Lands. In the Aether. You kill the cockatrices, and they drop feathers. And that's how I was able to get them there. So that's nice. And now I can jump really high and not need to worry about taking damage from it because it has its own built-in, like, you're not going to take damage. But also my sentry boots, which also prevent me from taking fall damage, which is really nice. The rest of it's pretty much, the Rogue's Magic Shield, it recharges super fast, 1 second, and then it recharges 2 hit points per second. It is a really, really good shield. So it's 2 extra hearts that will recharge after 2 seconds, and then they recharge 1 heart per, so it's really good. Really, really good. I don't think I had too much else in here. We went over this stuff, went over that stuff. Let's see. Oh, Simulsax Transstructor. This thing is fabulous. Let me show you here. Let me take that off because that's just kind of bugging me. But it's made with diamond nugget iron and stick and stuff. So what I did is I went and I reviewed my old bit by bit because I haven't used this mod in forever. And it's really, really nice for building pathways, long stretching pathways without having to move or sneak in place every single time. Instead, you can just use this thing. And if you combine it with an ender pearl, you get a lot more durability out of it. So it goes from like 400 uses to like 1,000 or something like that. Now the recipe, of course, has been customized for this mod pack, but it's a fabulous tool, and I can't say you shouldn't use it more. I also grabbed some golden air cloud with my Picarang, made a golden parachute, which allows me a few uses of falling to potentially my doom slowly instead with this thing. So I also have that magnet now. It's really nice. It's really nice. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I thought I was kitted out before, but I'm feeling even more kitted out. I'm just worried about my armor breaking. Now I did have a nice bow in here. That is, here we go. Mending, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, Power 3. And I've got another one with Power 3, but I just don't have quite enough levels to combine it. And then it'll get a little bit more durability. But then that'll also get it up to Power 4. And I also found out that in the current version, the Akashic Tomes, not the Akashic Tomes, the Ancient Tomes from Quark do not work, do not use them until you see the update coming out that will fix that. They're currently still dropping because they have plans to remedy that in a future version. But in this version that I'm currently running, which I think it's 9.6.1 or something like that, I can't remember. Yeah, 9.6.1 beta. Then anything in the future may end up making use of this. So save your XP levels, don't use them just yet. If you're not familiar with it, don't bother. I'll show you in the future because I'll most likely end up using one. But yeah, did a bunch of rerolls, got all sorts of stuff going on here. This is just a general box with some weird stuff in it. You're not even supposed to be able to get Thumbcraft crystals right now at all. So if you get them, try not to use them because that's kind of spoiling content for yourself. But golden amber, like I said, I got that from the golden oak. So much stuff that I kind of did. It was all rather mundane stuff, but it was really just feeling good to have it done and out of the way. I also made this little tiny platform over here. There we go. Grab that, put this down, and then I just need space for all the books. I might actually just kind of move these out, but I kind of like having this here. What is it, like you need 15 around here? That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I might put a few more extra bookshelves in here and build up the walls or something. I don't know. But there we go. That's the beginning of the enchanting area. And is the rain stopping? No, it's not. Oh, because I rerolled a bunch of the stuff, I have more speed on several of my things. Let's see, speed. I actually got some really good... I got a bunch of undying stuff, which was nice. It's the athletic stuff. There we go, athletic, which gives a plus 5% speed and a half block jump height. So I can actually jump like 2 and... I think like 2 blocks right now. And then if I added my fart, I can actually get all the way up to 4, which... which is pretty good. I think it's 2.5 blocks, and then if I do my fart jump, then it's 4. But oh, that doesn't even go in there. That goes in there, and this goes in here because these are tree supplies. You'll notice that I've got a lot of holy stone, holy stone. That's what I meant to say, and that's what I'm sticking to. I'm going to show you what I did, and for this, in fact, I might even take out my night vision goggles and put that on my hotbar, and put this on instead of the halo, because I'm not going to really need the halo as much. We're going to go into the Aether quick. Here we are, and there's our little friend, kind of hanging out in there with his eye bulbs poking into his skull cap. It's really nice. He's got such a funny look. But let me show you what I've been up to. We're just going to go over here, and don't worry, this won't take too long. And I built a little bit of a path out here, and I know that there's a dungeon way out there because when I was down on here I could see it. So I'm planning on just kind of expanding this out there with the Simulsax Transstructor thing, which actually I might as well show you how it works right now. So you see here the arrow is the side that is going to have a block placed on it. So if I want, there we go, I placed a block that side. If I want, and then I just right click and it just places a whole bunch of them. There we go. That one's filled out, and I can actually just hold here. And because I've got the advanced one, it goes further than 16 blocks. It goes up to 64 placements out there. And then I can just create this massive, long path to get to a destination if I so desire. Or I could just use it to build with, you know. And if you place on the X, you're placing below it. And I believe if you place on, like, the middle here, where is it? I thought that there'd be, there's a circle option on one of them as well. I can't remember oh, there it is. Right there. It will place in the direction in front of you. That's basically where it's going to place is the circle. So you can see that it's placing in that spot. But we're going to get rid of those for now. And we're going to jump down here. And then I need my Rod of the Skies. So let's jump over here. Whee! Ugh. Oh my! My golden parachute just activated. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of a thing that'll ruin my my Rod of the Skies. I didn't think about that. Let's put that in here for now, so I don't end up using it. But actually, let's go down here. I forgot. I did not need to go all the way up here, but I made a path going down using the Simulsax Transstructor, which actually made things quite easy. Then I just used ladders, which using Quark, just clicking on one ladder, it automatically will just place all the way down, which was fabulous. So I came down here holding shift, then I placed a block, and next, like on the ladder, which places it over here. Then I just built off of that with the Transstructor. That was simple. And I found a couple things. One is this. If you're not familiar with it, it's an astral sorcery treasure shrine, which I thought that these would be deactivated in this mod pack. I don't know if this is intentional, but usually, I can't even get in here. Usually, what this means is that you mine this block, and it lasts for, I don't know, a lot of uses, like a couple hundred, maybe several hundred, I don't know, uses for you to mine it, and you'll get random ores from it, normally. Now, in this mod pack, I don't know. Let's get this out and grab my diamond pickaxe and see if we actually get anything. If all I get is just stone, excuse me, if all I get is stone, then it's just going to be, yeah, it's, oh, what was that? Mundane Metallia. Ooh, Oh, neat. Okay, so I am getting some stuff. This is probably not as intended, but I'm going to take what I can get out of this right now. And you can come back to it later if you want to. But, yeah, there we go. So I'm getting some interesting stuff. Mundane Precia. I don't think I'm supposed to get this stuff. I feel like I'm not supposed to get... Just tossing it in there, you get Awakened Precia. Okay. And then use for that in a gem cutters table or on a terrestrial agglomeration plate. Yeah, this is going to be some advanced stuff. But it's good to know that I could potentially get this for now. Blue Bright Sapling from the Blue Skies. Powder of the Bountiful Core. What is that stuff used for? Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay, there's so many of these weird agglomeration plate recipes. I have no idea. But I now have a few more things that I can toss in my gems box. Alright, so now that it took me forever to get out of there because my jump height being so high, it was a little bit challenging. Let's take you over to what I was doing over here, which I kind of wrecked an entire area. I've got a lot of... Oh, look, hey, there's a feather-giving bird right there. Oh, and I'm not invisible. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ow. Oh, shoot, am I poisoned? Oh, no. That's one of the and I don't have any of those apples with me either. That's not good. I think I'm going to die. Turning into stone or something? I don't know. Oh, I survived it. Okay. That was really crazy. This is what happens when I don't wear my invisibility cloak. Anyway, while I'm over here, I took the meat creeps over here. I just started plowing through this entire area. We started over here and just kind of chunked through a bunch, and then I just started going down further and down further, excuse me, and until we ended up getting a whole lot of... That's why I've got over 8,000 Holy Stone, is because of that. So, yeah, they're very effective. Hello, can I get your feather, please? Because feathers are very precious to me. They're a rare thing at the moment because I don't have access to chickens. Alright, let's head back. Alright, here's one of the cool things about having this Rod of the Skies. You just right-click. Woo! It gets you up a ladder right quick and in a hurry. By the way, just to show you that this moa here... See, I can get on it now. Just clicking on it with a single saddle seemed to do the trick, which I can't fit through 2 block openings, but the moa can, which is funny enough. And that hurts me whenever I get off of there. Daggone it. So now that we've gotten through all of the catching up, which there was a lot of it, sorry about that. The there you go, the mechanical glove, or the fire gauntlet made from the mechanical glove and the magma stone, which was 1 slot. Then the power glove, which is what I finally got by combining them. If you use this, there we go. In the ritual, you can combine 2 of a like one and then summon a mimic. And that's what I did on here just several times over until I got that. And it actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. But I'm going to try and get some Caminite going here so that we can actually get to the Ember Boar, of which cleared out a whole lot. The meat creeps did good work. I would just go during the nighttime. This is why my intoxication has not actually gone up very much, if any at all, since last time. Is because, which by the way, look, 31 gravitite ore. I've got 43 niobium plus 16 more over here. It's been good stuff. And I've got a ton of zanite from those meat creeps. They've been pretty helpful, just rather annoying to listen to. But we're going to take some of these things off of here, and we're going to try and make Caminite blend, as well as a mechanical core. But first thing is first. I had the meat creeps, take a bunch of sand, and dug up a bunch of clay just by waving my magic wand at the cobblestone or the stone underneath the magic dirt to get the start of this. And I think that should be proper amounts for this. Oh, I'm missing regular rocks. There we go. Grab some of those. And can I make some Caminite blend? That makes 32 each. Wow. Okay. Let's get a few hundred of these. Might as well just finish it off. There we go. 1344. That's not bad. Then we can smelt it into bricks. Is there anything else we can do with that? Oh, we can make plates. We can make Caminite Wait, Chemonite blend in blocks? Raw flat stamps. What's this used for? That will make Chemonite large tile? Oh, that's just decorative. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, so I need to smelt a whole bunch of these up. So I'm going to take a bunch of this and throw it in here, and a bunch of this and throw it in here, and the rest of it I'm going to start making some different stuff with. Be right back once I've got a little bit of this complete. Alright, so I think I've got most, if not all, the required ingredients at this point. Let's take some of this other stuff off the list. Actually, I've made several of the Transstructors. I think I'm going to leave them on there for the moment. But the Ember Boar itself does require a mechanical core, which requires rock crystal on a luminous crafting table. So I will be needing that. But I will also need it to be daytime, or nighttime rather. So I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to jump up into my hammock. Hammock is too far away. Alright, well, I'll just keep clicking. There we go. There. And now the nighttime should be a bit more forgiving for using this luminous crafting table. As you can see, the starlight is starting to increase. The fact that we're actually at Y95 is pretty good. So that kind of helps already as it is. I got some crude salt. I don't know how I keep getting crude salt over there, but let's put this in here. It must be because I left that basin or something and it's filling up with water whenever it rains, maybe. But let's see about doing this. Oh, I'm missing a lead plate. Right, lead plate. 2 of these, 1 of those, done. And I would put this Tinker's Hammer in one of these urns, but it doesn't doesn't actually go in there. It thinks that it's like a bucket of water or something where you can't put it in there. It's really weird. But either way, it's fine. I don't really need it to, be here with me. Oops, there we go. Astral Sorcery chest. There we go, and I'll put this away. And this one here is going to be my rustic items as well as my embers stuff for now. Because I don't really have much space in it. This is my armor chest. This one here is all of my baubles stuff. And I've got Misty lands, and I've got my Aether stuff, which, admittedly, I've got some Aether stuff in here too, but, it's not that bad. So, let's do the next part, which I don't think... Oh, it does require Astral Sorcery. Okay, so we'll do this as well. And let me grab my wand back out. Tap on here. Put this away. And we get the magics going on. Funny how I have to get a little bit into Astral Sorcery. Just the very edge of Astral Sorcery, just so that I can start several other mods. But hey, there we go. I now have an Ember Boar, which... that doesn't really look like much, does it? Right? Let's grab this thing here. See if I can actually place it on top of something. I'm going to put down a stone. Then we can put it down, and you'll see it actually looks a little bit more interesting. It's got some big chunky wheels down here, and once it's working, then it'll actually start like outputting above it. Let's grab these items here. Gosh, I love the Picarang. It's so good. And I'll put my... No, actually I'm going to keep my Tinker's Hammer with me for now, because I will definitely be needing that. I'll be putting away these iron berries, because I keep picking them up with my magnet. And I can't go anywhere near there for now, because I can't make a Solagnolia at the moment. I hope to, but a Solagnolia is a flower that prevents your magnet from grabbing things in the area. And honestly, I don't want to grab the charcoal that I've been using for that spot. But anyway, let's see what else we can do, because that was actually part of one of the quests. I think it was Ugh So Boring. In times long past, the deep mountain folk, unskilled in magics powered by their own bodies, devised ways to use metallic materials to harness the raw energy of the molten core of the world. Though our world is gone and lacks any sort of core now, we should be able to utilize the core of the Misty world instead. The difficulty lies in how much deeper you'll need to go to access the core. The rocky depths of the Misty world have much sturdier stone, comparable only to obsidian. You will, however, need to delve deep enough to find bedrock. Once you've reached bedrock, you'll need to place and fuel an Ember Boar to start producing Ember Shards. Which I already have a spot down there, so that's not a problem. I do need an Ember Shard to complete this quest, though. Example setup. Use mechanical core for simultaneous input of fuel and output of Ember Shards. Oh, so I need to make another mechanical core, of course. And then it shows you how to do those ones. Accepts any variant of Foggy Stone. Yep, it does. And I've made all of these things so far. Probably need some item pipe, item extractor. Alright, so I'm going to make some item extractors. I will also be making some levers. I do have my mechanical inspector. And I also will be making another mechanical core for, you know, having things go into and out of the Ember bore. And then I'll meet you guys at the bottom of the Misty world. So, slight problem. I ran a little bit shy of lead to make all of these ingredients. So I actually have to make it manually with this mana recipe, which requires mana. Doesn't say how much. I'm just guessing some amount. This might actually be in a cauldron for all I know. I might try it here. But let's do one of these. Actually, I need to have these all close by. Because otherwise it ain't going to work because of my magnet. Which I could always turn off, but you know. So the recipe for this, it looks like I need to have iron and mana powder already in there. Then I toss in an acre petal, and it gets me lead nuggets, which I've got 3 sets here. So 1, 2, 3. Q, Q, Q. And I pulled them all back. Okay, so that's not it, and I need to take off this magnet just to make sure that's not going to be the kit. Hey, I need my acre petal. Oh, it went back into this pile. Okay, my bad. Alright, so let's toss it over here. 1, 2, 3. And maybe that'll turn into something. Yep, there we go. Alright, so the 3 pieces turns into the nuggets, and then I can make 1 more ingot this way. Oof. It's a rough ratio. And we're back going down into the mist, as you can see. Which, not to worry, I still have this going. Just means I'm going to get toxified once again, sadly. Actually, that's not the one I was looking for. I did actually have another area that I dug out with me creeps. They've been busy. I just went down to an area that wasn't quite so bad. But what I'm going to do here, because I still have my niobium pick, which is it's pretty bad because I think it's actually got minus percentage on dig speed, which is not something that I really want. But if I start here with the hard foggy stone, I just want it to be a little bit lower, and then I can take my tools and have these guys start clearing it out a little bit slowly. Yeah, they're kind of annoying, but at least I don't need to worry about it mining it myself and wasting the durability on my pick. I'll be back in a moment. Here's the thing: is that their AI isn't that good for bedrock. I think they keep on trying to mine it or something like that, because some of them start getting confused and then they just stop working. But they did exactly what I wanted them to do, and that was just clear out a little area. Now you don't have to place an ember bore directly on bedrock or anything like that. You just have to have it like at Y level 5 or lower is what I believe is the correct placement. Let's put down a piece of holystone. Then I'm going to put it on top of that because I like to see the wheels turning on this thing. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And this gives me a little bit more of a visual. So we're going to put the mechanical core on top. Boop. And then that should allow us an input and an output at the same time. Now I'm going to just take a hopper to go into it, but I'm also going to have item pipes, item extractors. This is what I need to remove this stuff. So I'm going to have this over here. Then I'm going to need some kind of lever on it. There we go. So that I can tell it to turn on and off. It's sort of similar to like a Buildcraft type pipe in a way. And then I take this pipe and I connect it to something else, like an inventory perhaps. But I can't mine those. Doggone it. I left my pick in the other bag. There we go. So I want to be able to actually access this. If I put a chest here, it's just not going to do it. So there we go. Now I can put the chest here, and that should extract things from the mechanical core once it's running. But for now, I want it to be able to run. So let's put in a little bit of charcoal. Yep. If I flick that lever, anything that it finds, there we go. Ember shard. That's all we need. We've completed the quest. Excellent news. But I'm going to be getting a lot more, so let's toss in a whole bunch more charcoal. This is going to go inside, and it will end up just kind of grinding away, getting us the goods. And then we'll slowly get ember shards and ember crystals as it progresses, which is cool. We just need to keep the area a bit loaded, so I might just kind of hover here a moment, and we'll just see if there's anything else to this. I think all I did was get some ember shards for it, which completes that. and moves us on to a few more things. Ooh, new wands. That sounds great. But I think right now, oh gosh, I always forget this at the end of the video. I'm all like, hey, look, I'm right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I'm going to be stopping the video right here. So if so, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be sure to come visit us on Twitch and help spread the mischief. Don't be afraid to, click that notification bell so that you guys can be sure to not miss the next episode when it comes out. Until next time, folks, I'll see you. Bye.